Now I would like to request our director, chief guest to this ceremony to give a speech. Good morning.
Good morning.
Shall I give a long speech or a short speech? Middle way.
You speak well.
So first of all, I would like to express my joy and happiness that you have completed one level and very good attendance. The little assembly is packed right now, which is very good news. And I do hope and wish that your past few months stay here has been good one, successful one, happy one. In this context, I would really like to mention what is meaning of human life. Happiness. Happiness is not pleasure. Today, the world is running for pleasure, and with greed, not realizing that the natural resources are dwindling, limited, but still everybody is saying one more, destroying everything. As a result, now you live in big cities with polluted water, polluted air. So this is all because of having no proper inner reflection, awareness, contentment. Today, the world is passing through a stage where, in a sense, we are all committing a global suicide, collective suicide, because of the destructive inventions of machines, atom bombs, ballistic missiles that we have made only for killing and destroying other people. So at this dangerous period of human life, what is really important is not the hard power, but the soft power, the power of culture, the power of love, the power of compassion. The Buddhist teaching says you don't have to kill people, they will die. Right? Absolutely right. And moreover, the Buddhist teaching says you're not going to live very long. I have been these days, to provoke people a little bit, I've been telling people that look, right now we have over 8 billion human population. And all this over 8 billion human population are dead just after 100 years counting from today. This is reality. I'm not saying they will be killed by atom bombs and ballistic missiles. They are all there, unfortunately, to quicken the pace. But even otherwise, our lifespan is around 100 years. So all of this over 8 billion human population are dead after 100 years. Why I'm saying this? Why the Buddha said, when he turned the first wheel of doctrine, the first thing that he taught was impermanence, including death. Why did he say that? Because unless you know this reality, you will not make good use of your life. You just waste it. running after running and chasing places. Right? So therefore it's important for all of us to realize that you have spent a good amount of time here making your life meaningful. That's what I expect, to be at the foot of His Holiness Dalai Lama, having this access to this wonderful, non-violent, compassionate culture of the Buddha's teaching. In my own case, I got many opportunities to move to Western countries. Invitations are there. I did not go. One, because I'm stupid. Two, I said, okay, things are not as good as we think, so here I'm okay. I'm familiar with this place. I'm near His Holiness, so it's okay. So it's really, really important to really see what is the meaning of human life. How can you get happiness? So there is a roadmap of making spiritual practice in Buddhism. If you practice, there's a roadmap already established by Buddha and the great teachers. You go this way, you will reach here, you will reach here. Develop compassion, you will feel better. Develop loving kindness, you will be free from depression, you will be free from fear. Right now I'm teaching my class to around 34 Tibetan youths who have come from all over the world. So they are also learning that things. Because of your lack of, you chase and chase and you don't get, you want to compete and live like others, you're not going to do that, and you get depressed, you know. Other has a car, I need a car, other has a new shoes, I need a new shoes, you know. And when you can't afford to do all these things, then you get depressed. So this is all because of inner poverty. The world is indeed suffering because of inner poverty. Individuals are suffering because of inner poverty. Community is suffering because of inner poverty. Right? And these inner resources, if we know how to explore it and cultivate it, I can with full confidence say that your life in this life will be much, 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 much happier. And the future lives will also be much, much happier. Now the presence of future life is clearly proved through scientific findings. Books and books have been, scores of books have been written explaining about the past life. People who recall past life, that means future life is also possible. So it is all there. So when we die, it's just death of the body. There's no death of the mind. The mind continues. Just like the dream that you get tonight when you go to sleep. Physically you are more or less dead. But mind becomes more active and experiences different things depending upon what area you are habituated. So after life, next death is also similar like that. Whatever we are accumulating, experiencing will be repeated, recycled again and again. Right? So this opportunity that we all have is, I consider, a very, very rare opportunity, very precious opportunity. After all, we are doing all this for happiness and long-lasting happiness. Long-lasting happiness, if you go to the supermarket and tell them, I want a long-lasting happiness, please, what product do you have? They will look at you and think that this girl is crazy. Because you can't buy that in the supermarket. It's so clear. It has to be cultivated. That's why we use the word meditation, which means cultivation. Just like farmers cultivating the land, you need to cultivate these good qualities. Reawaken these good qualities in you. And once you change your perspective, once you change your thinking, the world is much better. At least your life is much better. Sometimes unhappy, okay. Sometimes happy, okay. Sometimes people are nice, okay. Sometimes people are not so nice, okay. Because you will not try to judge, adapt yourself to the changing situations. Rather, you will learn how to react to the changing situations. And you will be able to know what is under your control and what is not under your control. There is no use crying and complaining with regard to those things with which you have no control. So therefore focus more on those things which is under your control. So those that is under your control is your opinion, your thinking, your reflection, your response is under your control. The external things are not under your control. For example, when you are born, have you chosen your parents? The place you were born, have you chosen that place? Those things are not under your control. So it's important in life to know what is under your control, what is not under your control. So the Buddhist culture heritage, which is world culture heritage, has immense resources, immense ways and methods to make life happy. And I am not an expert, I am not a scholar, but I spent more or less my whole life studying. And thereby Buddhism also I studied many, many years, so I have some idea. I'm not an expert, I'm saying, but I have some idea. That's one thing I want to tell you. The second thing, just few days back, we celebrated His Holiness' 90th birthday. What a joyous occasion for all of us. We have him with us at this very mature age. And is still saying, I will live another more 30, 40 years. What a good news, what a joy. But still, the problem with people is they completely lean on His Holiness thinking.